We're going on our second year of a permaculture food forest, and right now it's all about early spring prep. So let me show you how we're doing that. In the fall when the leaves drop, instead of just breaking them up and getting rid of them, what I do is I mulch them up and I put them in piles. And in the springtime, when spring comes around, instead of laying down paper as a weed suppression layer for mulch, I use these leaves, these mulched leaves that have been sitting here all winter getting ready. And it's been working pretty good. I mean, this will be our second year. Last year, our weed issue was pretty much non-existent between the wood chips, the mulch, and hay. And I'm expanding on it now, so that's what we're doing. Now, one of the major benefits to doing this is that leaf mold is an excellent slow release fertilizer. Here is exactly what I'm talking about. I just had to show you this leaf mold. Look at this. This is good stuff. It's exactly what you want. We even got some charred wood in here. Good stuff. And so we're just going to take all this and cover it with wood chips.
It's April 29th and it's about 33 degrees out right now. It's pretty chilly. There are several reasons why we chose this method. One of the main reasons is that it's a soil builder. As you're adding all that organic material in wood chips, it's decomposing and building soil. As that process is happening, it's creating an environment for worms and insects, all your beneficial bacteria, which is really, really important for good growth of plants and trees. And when you till, you're destroying that environment. So we really didn't want to till. So this also promotes a no-till method. You don't need to till it. You don't till it. You just keep adding organic matter, keep building it up. Every year you just build it up and you don't till it in. That creates a really good system. Another benefit is moisture retention. All these wood chips really collect moisture and hold it in. On good dry days, you dig underneath those wood chips and it's still moist. It keeps the ground moist. The ground loosens up over time. All the insects move in. Everything starts working together and the ground kind of takes care of itself. At the base of each one of the fruit trees we planted last year, we also planted comfrey. Comfrey has a lot of really beneficial properties, but we want it because it's a nitrogen fixer. We just chop and drop it a couple times a year. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like weeding very much. I love playing in the dirt. I love working in the garden. I don't mind hauling around wood chips with a wheelbarrow in my truck. I don't mind any of that stuff. I don't like to spend my time weeding. With this system, your weed problem is virtually non-existent. You do get some here and there, but it is very minimal. We had great success with that last year. It worked very well. Now, I'm by no means a pro, and I'm not trying to say that this is the answer. This just works for us. It's fun, it's rewarding, it's sustainable, it's economical. I mean, all the material is free. I don't have to buy fertilizer. I don't have to till. I don't spend any time weeding. It's just a system that seems to work for us. Last year, our garden was okay. It was nothing special, but we had a good harvest. I suspect that this year it will be much better. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'd just like to take a couple minutes to explain the layout of the system. It rains, the water comes rushing down the driveway and right in between these two raised beds that I've made and collects into that pit, which holds about 70 gallons of water. Once that pit fills up, it hits this spillway and rushes down here and collects into this pit. I dug that out about 4 feet deep and filled it with wood. Whenever I did weed or come across roots or stuff that I didn't want, I would just throw it in there. The water fills up about 300 gallons, hits a spillway through here, and then funnels out that way towards that pit that I dug. And then there's another little system right here which catches all the water that comes off of the house and runs down that slope. And that holds about 200 gallons of water. So between these three water traps, we're managing to collect about 570 gallons of water every time it rains enough to do so. That would have otherwise been wasted. What does hit the overflow flows down into here, and this is where we're going to put our ducks. I'm not done digging that out yet. There'll be more to come on that. Well, that's about it for this time around. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support, and I'll talk to you guys later. Be well.